Guys, so today I'm going to be doing another different makeup look. This is another one that I've just fallen in love with after doing a couple of times, and I decided why not do it. So yeah, it's using the M.A.C Pigment Tan. I went to a M.A.C Plus event, which you'll see that you would know if you've watched the haul, and I decided that why not do a makeup tutorial using the products that I bought and other products as well that I didn't just buy. That makes sense? It made sense in my mind. So I'm going to stop talking now and zoom in on my face, and yeah. I first grabbed my Fix Plus and I just sprayed that all across my face just to give some moisture and waited for that to sink into my skin. I then grabbed my Pro Longwear paint pot from M.A.C in the shade Soft Ochre, and I just put that all over my eyelid, and I just used that as a good base and a primer, and I did that all the way up to my eyebrow, and I just blended that in. I then grabbed my Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette and my M.A.C 217 brush, and I grabbed the shade Salted Caramel first and just placed that into the crease and the outer V, just to add some more dimension and some depth. I then went in with the shade Milk Chocolate, which is a bit more of a deeper brown, and I just put that in the crease as well to again add more depth. I then went in with Semi Sweet, which is a nice dark brown, and I just put that in the crease again. I then grabbed my M.A.C Pigment in the shade Tan, and I just used a small brush and I just patted that onto the eyelid. So when you're patting this on, just be careful not to get much fallout. You can use an eyeshadow shield. I didn't find that there was much fallout, and I found that it was quite easy to place on the eye. I then grabbed the shade Milk Chocolate and just put that in my crease again just to blend it all together. I then mixed the shades Semi Sweet and Salted Caramel and placed that under my eye with my M.A.C brush again. I then grabbed a more dome brush to just blend it all in. I then grabbed my Fix Plus and just sprayed it onto the same small brush just to pick up some more pigment and to give some more colour to it, because it just works really nice together, the two products, and it creates more of a metallic-y, glittery look. Then placed it under my eyelid near my eyelashes just to bring some glitter under to there. I then grabbed the shade White Chocolate from the Too Faced palette and just put that up in my brow bone to just highlight it. My thing cut off, my camera, so I missed out a bunch of the footage, but here's me just putting the pigment onto my other eye. I grabbed my M.A.C Pro Longwear Concealer in the shade NW20, and I just placed that on the back of my hand, and I'm using my fingers to keep the product warm and place it under my eyes quite gently. And I'll be just blending this in with my fingers. And do your concealer and foundation before you do your eyeshadow, but I just thought because of the pigment I didn't want any fallout coming and catching on my foundation and me having to take it off and redoing it. Here's me trying to show you guys the difference between having one with concealer and one without. I then just had some remainder, so I placed it on my nose and on any blemishes I had. And then just blend it out again. So then I just grabbed my blending brush again and just blended it in because I just wanted a nice blended look. I then grabbed my Bourjois Healthy Mix Serum Foundation in the shade 52 Vanilla, and I just dotted that all over my face so I had an even coverage, and I just used my Real Techniques buffing brush to buff all of that in. So this doesn't look exactly like it's my colour, but it actually is. It's just because I am in winter now, and so all my foundations are slightly darker than what they usually are. Moisturising, and it gives a really nice light, thin coverage, which I like during the winter. You don't want something too thick. In the shade 3 Peach Glow, and I just pat that on my face with my massive powder brush from Real Techniques. powder in the shade Blonde, and I just use that little spoolie and I brush my eyebrows into place. This little palette, and I just use a Real Techniques brush and I just put the powder on my eyebrows. So I just find it easier just with powder because my eyebrows are so thick. I don't really need to use a gel to shape them. So yeah. My Essence Lash and Brow Gel Mascara, and I just put that on my eyebrows to keep them in place and to set the powder. Grab my MAC eye pencil in the shade Coffee and I put it in my waterline and my tight line, just in the outer corner, just to give it a bit more darkness to it, but I didn't want to have my eyes looking really closed in. I then curled both my lashes before I put on my favourite mascara of all time, my Scandaleyes from Rimmel Rockin' Curves mascara. This is a massive wand and it just does wonders to my eyelashes. I just love it so much, and this is in the blackest of black. And then I put the same one on my bottom lashes, my underlashes. I then grab my Broken Elf contour brush and I grab my little small sample size of Hoola from Benefit and I just put on my contouring, and I found that this brush is really good shape because it's angled and it just creates a really nice shape to work with when doing your contouring or bronzing, I should say. I then grabbed my latest purchase, my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Soft and Gentle, and it is beautiful. It is so pretty and a gorgeous highlight. I just used a little bit and I just put it as a little C around my eyebrow, eye area, and put it on my cheek, or the highest point of your face, I should really say. And I just did the same on the other side. The Balm, it's just a nice blush. It's kind of like a nothing colour on me at this time of year, and I just like it. It just kind of did a good effect on my cheeks. My Essence lip liner in the shade 11 in the nude. This is a really good, really cheap lip liner, and you just shove that on your lips before putting on my lipstick. I decided to go with more of a nude, pinky nude look because I didn't really want to do a really dark or bright lip with this eye look. I think I wanted it to pop out more because of the pigment. I then grabbed my Moisture Renew Rimmel lipstick in the shade 720 Notting Hill Nude. This is a perfect nude for quite fair girls. My lips look super dry and it's because I'm sick at the moment. I'm so sorry, they look really disgusting. And this is the finished look. I really do hope you guys enjoy this video.